Thank you very much, Minister of State, Prime Minister, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great honor to be here this afternoon to participate in this very important discussion. And at the outset, I'd like to appreciate leadership of President Macron to organize this wonderful summit to discuss a very important subject which relates to suffering humanity more so and global community generally. Last year, we had the most devastating floods as a result of climate change in Pakistan, which almost completely changed our lifestyle. 33 million people were affected. Millions of acres of standing crop was washed away. Mercifully, it could have been a huge number, but because of very proactive actions by all stakeholders, 1,700 people died, including children, and 500,000 animals were drowned. 2 million houses were either completely demolished or partially damaged. Now, we had to cough out hundreds of millions of dollars from our own pocket with our scarce resources and provide paltry sum of money to these flood affectees all over the country. Of course, we're very grateful to our friendly countries across the globe for their valuable and timely contribution. But largely, the cash amounts had to be generated from our own resources. And when we approached international institutions, they said, well, we can give you loans. And take loans and have, I said, should we have further burden on our already hugely burdened, our stretched resources? And the answer was that if you go for debt restructuring or something else, that will not be good for the country. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we know that there are tensions around the globe, and billions of dollars are being spent over there to defend those countries. That's fine. I mean, I have no problem with that at all. But when it comes to the question of saving suffering humanity, I can tell you, my friend, very dear friend, Secretary General of the United Nations was with me, and I took him to the hinterland of Pakistan where floods had absolutely drowned cities after cities. And in those camps, thousands of women were giving birth to children day in and day out. And far-flung areas where you had to provide medicine, food, water. And for months, we had to have makeshift education programs over there. What I'm saying is, this is not fair. That on one hand, you are ready to provide everything for defense of a country or countries. That is perfectly okay. But when it comes to the question of saving thousands and thousands of people from dying, then you have to borrow money at a very high cost. Then you have to go and beg and borrow and further deteriorate your already very precarious financial situation. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not here to moan and cry and shed tears. I'm here to tell you that I'm a human being. I belong to a country where my people are very brave. They have faced problems and crises in the past and faced courageously. We shall come out of this crisis, inshallah, as winners. But I want to share my experience with you. You are policy makers sitting here. You are great politicians. You are great technocrats. What I'm saying is that unless and until we come out with a fair, equitable, and judicious formula of distribution of resources, financial resources, this world will never live in peace, will never live in happiness. If North is progressing, we are very happy because we look forward to having their experience and implementing their experience in our country for progress and providing jobs, providing livelihood, industry, agriculture, promote it. But this must also be remembered that if South is in trouble, how can North be in peace? It's like one body. If one of the limb of the body is in trouble, is painful, you can't say the rest of the body is in peace. So, what I'm saying is, let's, here in Paris, we've gathered here today. I heard her speech this morning. It was a very, very emotional speech, and it touched hearts. And here he has spoken very well, and others, all of you, my brother, President of Uganda, and other speakers will speak. Let me say, without any fear of contradiction, unless we come forward in generous terms to provide an opportunity and a system and a mechanism which will satisfy the most vulnerable at bare minimum and which will create harmony in terms of economic justice and fairness, this world shall always be in trouble. And my concluding remark would be, it's never too late. Let's stand up and say no to injustice. Thank you very much.